a rap about Mortu Macaab. Is he good or we just both crap? Why did I pull this guy from my sick shot? I remember when I was on campaign and I beat this guy on hard.
Today we're going to be talking about Mortu Macaab. He's one of the legendary demon spawn champions. We're gonna be doing a guide on him, but it's on whether you should build him or not. So if you want to build him, go ahead and build him. If you need what he brings to the table, then I'm going to show you how to build him for that. But spoiler alert, I want to work on him. So let's look at his skills first, and we're going to go over his artifacts and then his masteries. You see how I built him, which I think is the proper build for Mortu Macaab. And we're going to show him in some places in the game, most likely Fire Knight's Castle and Arena a little bit. So his first attack, Stigmata, he has a 60% chance of placing 100% heal reduction debuff. So I did not book this guy at all, since I didn't want to invest even further into him. And legendary skill books are hard to get. The good thing is that he's HP based, so he's kind of a bruiser. He's not squishy. He can deal a little bit of damage, more than tanks, I guess. And if you max this out, he has a higher chance to land that heal reduction. So heal reduction is always good to have for dungeons like Fire Knights or some of the keeps. Falling from grace, he attacks all enemy 2 times. So when I first saw this ability, I thought this ability was good. I know a lot of people were bashing Mortu Macaab because he's a legendary champion. And he's actually the brutal boss. He's actually the boss in stage 12. And he's actually really good. So if you fight him in Nightmare, he's really good there. But once you actually use him, not as good as you think he would be. So yeah, he attacks all enemies 2 times. So it looks really good right off the bat. Places a block buffs debuff for 2 turns on the target under heal reduction debuffs. If they don't have heal reduction, he has a 50% chance of placing block buffs on them, which is actually good for Arena, if you can actually get him to go that fast. And it's a 4-turn cooldown when maxed out, and then you can increase the chance of landing this block buffs. It's going to be just a 10% increase, so it's going to be 60%. And Fiery Rage is what kind of makes him not that good. I mean, if you look at it, it looks like a good ability, but it's only a 10% chance to unlock his secret skill, Peril. So this is Peril over here. And then he also has a 20% chance to fill his turn meter by 25% when attacked. So that is actually good for dungeons. He's going to be filling his turn meter a lot for that, because the fights are rather longer than arena fights. And then what Peril does is he has a 10% chance to unlock this. It attacks one enemy 2 times and ignores shield and block damage buffs as well as defense. And enemies killed by the skill cannot be revived. So this ability is amazing. So if Plarium can actually rework his passive ability so that he has a higher chance to unlock Peril, or maybe just rework his whole passive so that he always has Peril but on a really long cooldown, I think that would be good. His aura skill is good as well. He increased ally speed in all battles by 24% because it's universal. So I do think he needs a rework. He does have a heal reduction. If you don't have a good heal reduction champion, I would actually work on him. But if you have a Cold Heart, I would rather use her instead, because she can attack 4 times with her basic attack, and then each hit has a chance to land the heal reduction. He just has 1 hit. So for stages like Fire Knight, he's not going to be doing a lot of damage on the shield. I mean, you know, the decrease in the durability of the Fire Knight's shield is only 1 hit. So that's the reason why I bring him with a counterattack champion, so he actually gets 2 hits. And then you got to use his AoE as well on the Fire Knight when we go through that. So we did 2 sets of Immortal, so that's 1 set, and that's 2 sets. So we get 15% HP per set, and then we get healed by 3% every turn. So that's going to be 6% heal and plus 30% HP. And the thing that's weird about him is that he actually scales off. He's HP based, but his damage is based on his attack and his HP. If you look over here, this one's based on attack, this one's based on attack and HP, and this is based on HP. So he is kind of weird to build, so we kind of have to use HP and attack for him to do some decent damage. And we built him with 1 offense set as well. So we have crit damage primary on here, attack percentage primary right here, and we got speed boots primary. So substats you're going to be looking for. So this guy is really, really hard to build. So you're going to need HP, you're going to need attack, because his damage base, he has some abilities based on attack and HP. So you're going to need both of those. You're going to need speed. He needs to be fast if you want, especially if you want to use him in arena. So you want him to do his block buffs. But here's the issue. You also need accuracy. You also need crit rate. You also need crit damage if you want him to do a lot of damage. So he needs way too many stats. So I tried my best to build him as good as I can. And this is what I got. So we got accuracy here. We got crit damage. So that's perfect. We got crit rate. We got speed. Right here we got loss of HP percentage. We got crit damage, crit rate, and defense percentage to keep him more durable. Speed, crit rate, accuracy, speed, and we got crit damage, crit rate. So these are pretty good artifacts, I would say. And for the accessories, we got the HP and defense percentage and attack. So we got like a perfect ring for him. And we want the crit damage primary here for the necklace. We only have 8 accuracy. And yeah, that's about it. So that's all I had for a good necklace for him. And for the banner, you want to go for accuracy for sure, because you want to get that accuracy as high as possible so you can land the heal reduction and the block buffs. And we also have speed on it, which is really good, attack and HP and defense percentage. So yeah, we have very, very good artifacts for him. 46,000 HP, it's kind of low because I had to bring that attack a little higher. 2,459 attack, 170 speed. Good thing I have a turn meter booster to help him out, increase his speed. Crit rate is 89%, 184% crit damage, 211 accuracy. So yeah, his stats are pretty good. I would prefer if that HP was much higher than that, but it is kind of hard to build him because he requires so many different stats. So for campaign, I would give him a 4. He's not a speed farmer, but he can actually help you farm campaign if you need a campaign farmer because he has a double hit on his AoE. Arena offense. I'm actually going to give him a 4 for arena offense. Same with defense. Spirit keep, I'm going to give him a 5. Because he has that heal reduction. You can stop her from healing. Ice Golem's Peak. I think he's rated too high. See, the thing is, I think he's rated because of his peril ability. It's a 10% chance to do it, but once you get it off, you can actually just slay one of the guys on the side, and most likely he's going to kill them. Because that ability does a lot of damage. I have actually never even got it to work, to unlock. It's only 10% chance. So it's just for potential purposes. I'm going to give him a good for Ice Golem's Peak. It's only 10% chance, so you gotta drop it. Minotaur's Labyrinth, I'm gonna give him a 4. Clan Boss, I don't know why he's rated that high in Clan Boss. He doesn't bring anything to the table for Clan Boss, so I'm gonna give him acceptable. Spider's Den, he's gonna be a 3, because he has an AoE. The Dragon's Lair, I'm gonna give him a 4. Just for the waves. And Fire and Ice Castle, you see, people have him rated as a 4 because he has a heal reduction. But if you think about it, he doesn't have multiple hits. He just has that 2 hits. So no turn meter reduction as well. He doesn't have that. So I'm going to give him a 3. I think he's rated too high for that. 5. Magic Keep, give him a 5. Void Keep, give him a 5. So recommend artifacts are mostly for arena. 2 sets of life and 1 set of defense. Which is kind of weird because he scales off attack and he's supposed to scale off HP, but he also has damage based on attack. So this is kind of weird. So I don't know if you should even copy that. I wouldn't copy that. So we're going to submit this. So there's 2 things you can do. I tried going for an arena build, so I did get that shield breaker and I did get that ruthless ambush. And also I got Helm Smasher, so he has a 50% chance to ignore 25% of the target's defense because I was trying for arena. If you want to build him for mostly dungeons, just go for War Master. So mine's kind of like a hybrid of arena and usable in dungeons. And then I went for the accuracy route, and we got Master Hexer as well as Sniper. If you're using basic sets, get Lore of Steel. So first things first, we're going to go for arena, and we're going to try to... these teams are pretty low right now because it just reset the weekly rankings for arena. So we're going to take out Candrafon. He's going to be our attacker. Mortu Macaab. Let's try this out. I don't want to bring in another attacker because I don't want them to take the shine away from Mortu Macaab if there is any. So we did increase his attack. We increase his turn meter. So yeah, he does get to go next. So he's going to go next. We're going to decrease, go 1 time speed. And we're going to use his ability right here. So he does have affinity disadvantage on everybody. So he can get weak hits. So he plays block buffs and block buffs right here. So we got 2 of them. We're going to do 1 more fight because that was very bad affinity disadvantage. You got 2 weak hits. Basic attack, 4,000, that's a weak hit as well. 30% chance to get weak hits if you have an affinity disadvantage. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to contact Plarium and ask them for a rework for Mortu Macaab. Who knows? Maybe it's even coming. In patch 1.13. I think that's the next patch. Because when they nerf Torment, they're actually going to buff a bunch of champions in the game. From what I was told. Okay, 13,000, that's pretty low. That damage, that attack is based on attack. It's A1. Let's try this team. Okay, so we're going to AoE right away. So we do have affinity advantage on 2 champions. And we're going to try this out. 1 time speed. So I feel like damage is pretty subpar, but he is a bruiser. So his role is not to be he's not supposed to be a glass cannon. I think he would be pretty OP if he did more damage. But I think that his peril ability should be always unlocked and be on a very long cooldown. I think it's better than having a 10% chance to unlock. Yeah, so not really any good teams yet. But these guys are not even tanky that we're fighting. I would prefer to use Cold Heart instead of him. So this is what we're going to be running right here. So we got counterattack right here. We got triple hit, single hit, double hit. And the good thing about him is he is Spirit Affinity. So he has the affinity advantage against Fire Knight. So we're going to go ahead and then we're going to skip straight to the Fire Knight. Alright, so almost 3 minutes to reach the Fire Knight. I'm going to keep it on auto to see how the AI works. Hopefully Rosin doesn't use his turn meter manipulation when his shield is up. Oh, sheer. Come on, Rosin. I always gotta put my boy Rosin on blast every single video. Last time the clan boss, he was trying to decrease his turn meter. Tomb Lord's doing that now too. So he actually did get peril right there. When he slams the floor, that's when you know he has peril with the animation. Yo, things are not looking pretty good. Things are not looking good. Lucky that we have counter. Without counter, we would lose. We'd probably wipe. Okay, there we go. We just got to land that heal reduction on him. And we got to start decreasing his turn meter. So I only have Tomb Lord and Rosin for that role. Speed down also is also good for Fire Knight. Okay, we got heal reduction off. So if you don't have a heal reduction champion and you need one, you can go for Mortu Macaab. Otherwise, I would use a Cold Heart. I know a lot of people have Cold Heart, but she's actually easier to get than Mortu Macaab. I feel like this fight is going to take a while as well. And I'm going to throw it on 2 times speed now. All right, so 6 minutes 50 to 52 seconds, so 7 minutes basically. So Tomb Lord, Martyr, and Rosin out damaged Mortu Macaab, and he's supposed to be more of a damage dealer than these champions. So he did slow down my runs as well, but overall, Mortu Macaab keeping me your vault. After this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw him in on my vault and hope Plarium reworks it. And I will actually contact Plarium, asking them for a rework, or if any rework is in the works. I don't know why I even use that word. Anyways, that's going to be it for the video. If you guys found this video helpful or entertaining in any way, make sure you guys drop a like. And if you guys are new to the channel and like what you see, consider subscribing. I make Raid Shadow Legends content almost every single day. And while you're at it, you can enable notifications. So as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Like and subscribe if you're feeling the vibe.